G'day guys, how you going? It's the Fat Aussie from Down Under Laz here, and this is episode 7 of Just Like Rossi. Hope you guys are still enjoying this. Looks like you are, so that's great. Anyways, today we're racing at Catalunya. I hope I said that right. It's pronounced Catalunya. I think someone, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I do apologise if I am. Now, this track has 3 different routes that you can actually go, which is, obviously different routes for different events, obviously. So you've got the F1s, you've got, what else do they have? They've got all their own national stuff over there that they race tracks, and obviously you've got the GP circuit as well. So there's 3 different ones. I won't go into too much detail on the lengths of them all, but they're all roughly, well, they're all quite different actually. There's 4.72, 2.1 and about a 1.7 mile or meter track. Sorry, it'd be more than a meter, you dumbass. Meters. Miles. So you got the 3 there, which is pretty cool. Now obviously I think it's in Spain, this track, which is pretty cool. It's a nice track to ride. It's got 16 corners. I don't have any lap records for you guys. I'm sorry, apologies for that. But it's got 16. And it's quite a long straight. There's actually 2 reasonably decent sized straight areas in there. After the 9th corner you have a nice reasonably long off a right hander onto the straight, and it's quite long. I don't know exactly how long, but it is quite long into the nice tight left hand number 10 corner. Coming out of the 16th turn, you've got an extremely long straight, which comes to nearly pretty much a 90-degree turn and quickly back over the other way as well. So it's quite a little tight section towards the end, and you can just imagine coming into it too fast, you're going to hit straight into the dirt and come a guts up, which isn't much fun. Fortunately, I don't think I did it. I have actually raced this track on the GP bikes as well in the game, and it's a lot different. I played a couple online games last night, actually played on this track, and the braking points are completely different. Like on the 125 you can brake a lot later because the bike's a lot smaller, lighter, and not going as fast. On the GP bikes, obviously you're hammering at about 300 plus k's an hour, and you late brake into that, you're pretty much boned. Doesn't matter, all good fun. Anyway guys, this track actually took over from the original track, which was I can't really pronounce it too much, so hopefully I don't get it too bad. MotoGp, which is in Barcelona City. It was a street urban track. Unfortunately, there was a lot of accidents. There was an accident during the F1 Cup of Spain, and obviously someone died. It was pretty bad, pretty horrific, so they ended up cancelling that and revamping it and making this circuit that we're racing on today, which is pretty cool. So, well, not pretty cool that someone died, but you know what I mean. It's cool. It's a new track they built purposely for it, so yeah, pretty good. And it's so versatile as well for different. Most raceways are versatile. You race everything on there, from F1s to V8 supercars over here in Australia, obviously motorbikes and stuff like that as well. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, today I'm actually going to be telling you a new little story. We're halfway through the video already. Oh my god! And I do pretty good in this one, guys. 3rd again. I could have possibly pulled 2nd, but I failed to take the last turn properly. If I had have taken the right line, I think I probably would have shot up into 2nd, and probably I would have had to have tried to hold him off, but I think I was in with a bit of a chance. I probably could have done it. Unfortunately, I took the wrong line into it and actually ran in the back of 2nd guy, which pushed him further. Oh, jeez, can't even speak. Further ahead, and I had no chance of catching him after that. So it was a bit of a fail, but it was a good effort, and to get a 3rd position was good on a track that I haven't really raced too much before, which is awesome. Anyways, guys, the story I'm going to tell you is I've actually used to live over east, as most of you probably already know from a couple of stories ago. But when we moved over here, I had to leave everything massive over there, like bikes and all that kind of stuff. So I come over here, I was 13 when we moved over, and I didn't have a bike, so I took up bodyboarding and surfing and did that kind of stuff for a while, and then slowly I obviously turned 17. I got my car license. Anyway, I really wanted to go and get a motorbike, but my old man was like, no, how are you going to get it around? You got to be able to cart it out to the bush to go riding. And he goes, I'm not doing that. So I was like, alright, fair enough. Anyway, so his rule was, you get something to cart the bike around in, in your car or whatever, and you can get one. So I was like, alright, no worries. That same week, I went up and had a look at some car yards and ended up buying a brand new ute, which neither my mother or my father were quite impressed about. So it was about 34 grand. My bike, I wish I had a 34 grand bike because it'd be better than the piece of shit I've got now. Kawasaki, spit on ya. I'm gonna burn that bike when I finally pay it off. I'm gonna burn it. I hate it. Anyways, getting off topic. So I went out and ended up buying this 34 grand ute, black ute. Most of you have probably seen it anyways on some of my videos. So I got it home and he goes, alright, well there you go, you got your ute, now you're going to have to wait and save. Funny thing was, I'd already saved for my motorbike. So basically the first day I got my car was on the Wednesday. I picked it up. The Friday after, it was already booked in to get lowered. I had the exhaust done, everything, and the rims put on. And this was before I even made a payment on it, so it was pretty bad. And I should have really not have done it because I was short cash for the next 2 weeks because the repayments were like something ridiculous, like $750 a month, which was pretty massive when you're only on a second year apprentice wage, and I was only earning $500 a week at that point, and I was doing 80 plus hours a week, so it was pretty hard for a few years until I built up and got into third and fourth year and fully qualified in that. But that same week I already paid off. I got my rims, I got my car lowered, I got the exhaust, and on that Saturday I went and bought my YZ125, which once again my mum and dad very, very pissed off that I'd gone and spent that money, which probably could have gone towards paying a bit of my car off, but I had in my head I wanted a motorbike, I'm getting one, and the rules were get something to chart it around with. They didn't say I had to go and get a new car. They just said I could have got a trailer, but I chose, no, stuff is, I'm getting a new car and I'm going to get a bike, and I got everything done to it in that 1 week. So anyways, it was good. I got my bike, went out for a ride with my mates, chucked it on the back of the ute, brand new ute, went out to the back of the bush, went for a ride. First time on it, hadn't, I've ridden 80s and that was about it with power bands, so it was pretty manageable. I was not a heavy guy, but pretty heavy, and I got on my YZ. Going down through this little rough section, power band kicked in third gear. I fell off the back end of the bike was all smashed up, so therefore I had a broken bike and only had it for 2 hours. So there you go. That was another little quick bike story and car story for you. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and look forward to speaking to you again shortly on another rider in the GP series. Thanks guys very much. Don't forget to leave some feedback. Cheers.